glad you're here. Celebrity tea, the latest and clear style fashion. Maybe a little scent. We keep it real classy, that's the content. Hey y'all, hey, glad you're here. Celebrity tea, the latest and clear style fashion. Maybe a little scent. We keep it real classy, that's the content. Pull up, sit back, let's spill the tea. Hot topics, latest trends, you know it's me. Facts over feelings, receipts on deck. We keep it real classy content. What did you expect? Isn't petty society.
Hey y'all, hey, let's let people come in here. Y'all already know it's a celebration. Y'all already know our girl has won her fight. So you already know we getting ready to talk about it real quick. We about to chop it up because a lot of little weirdness going on. But anyway, we focusing on the fact that she has done her thing. In the meantime, in between time, y'all already know how this is gonna go. Let's get this started.
Baltimore, Philly, stand up.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
It's the X. It's the used to be the rock, yeah. Standing in the storm, now she got a new name, yeah. Spiritually reborn, had to fight demons, had to cut ties, had to walk away just to see with new eyes. Did it for her son, put her life on the line. Every tear, every prayer, God was there the whole time. They don't understand it, they just see the lights. They don't know the battle she was fighting every night. Had to drop that dead weight, elevate the mindset. Now she locked in purpose, every move divinely set. Ain't no acting, ain't no faking, it's a real elevation. Champion spirit, this a God demonstration. They was talking running mouth, trying to throw her off track, but she stayed 10 toes down, she ain't going back. Now it's time, yeah, it's real, feel the energy shift. When she step in that ring, it's a whole different gift.
It's the X, humble in the jungle, yeah, she humble when she come through.
It's all God's plan.
Yeah, you know she got them holy hands, and you know she about to bless you.
It's the X, rumble in the jungle.
Rumble in the jungle,
Where dreams come true.
Be more versus Philly, yeah, it's time to get it in. Trainer versus trainer, let the real war begin. You was talking all that talk, yeah, you said what you said. Now you standing face to face, throwing blows at your head. You a pretender, she a warrior. God sent defender, when them hands start flying, you gon' know that he sent to leave you stone cold still. Yeah, froze like the winner, you can't shake her, can't break her. She built for the pressure, every round getting closer, every punch getting better. This for everything they took, now she taking it back. Fake strong, mind right, ain't no falling off track. Whole crowd on their feet when she step in the light. You can feel it in the floor, this the fight of her life.
Yeah, you was chosen for this, not by chance. Every loss, every scar built you for this moment.
now go take it.
Now go bless her. We so proud of you, yeah.
She got them holy hands.
You better understand.
She got them holy hands.
This is all God's plan.
Facts, big facts. What up, y'all? What up, chat? What is good, y'all? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Evolving, yes. That's what she's doing, guys. I'm super excited. Big shout out to my chat. Big shout out to my mods that just got in here. If you're new over here, don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Your girl's on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're not far. We're not far. So we're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. And I thank y'all for everybody that has subscribed. I want to apologize for starting the putting showtime. We just kept moving it because we were over at our Banger family, and the conversation was so interested, and I needed to see what this chick was talking about. So I was over there engaging. And majority of our families are mixed, so I didn't want to like shorten the show or start it prematurely without having everybody here on deck. What up, Ange? Welcome to the stage. Big shout out to my co-host Ange.
What up?
Who's on the stage. Angel, if you in here, I'm dropping a link for you, honey. And if you guys are here.
Hey, Chad.
Hey,
How
Chad.
y'all doing?
I did drop the link.
I ain't even know you had set up a live, girl. I was about to drop the live too. Glad
Girl, I
you
had
said it.
tried to set it up for earlier. I was gonna do a lunch break one, and then Banger went live, and I'm like, I bet because we know how we do. We're a family, so I'm like,
Yeah.
this is like us. We got to get in the groove because right now our girl is popping and popping and popping. Everything is hot. Everything is going on. You know what I mean? Sheev, if you want, actually, I'm gonna make you a mod too, Sheev. If you don't mind, if that's something you would like to do, let me know. But I did drop the link. If you want to come up, Sheev, you can come up. And we're about to get this thing started. Like, first of all, Fit, you've been on vacation. Big
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Hey, can I say something? Can I say something real quick?
Don't
Yes.
talk too much, girl. That voice. You need some ginger tea.
I'm listening, Fit.
Go ahead.
You need some ginger tea,
No, let
honey.
me get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
You need some ginger. All right, go ahead, Fit. Go ahead, Fit.
You got me. Now you got me sounding like what's his name when he was coming when he be trolling people. Let it out. Let it out.
Let it go. Yeah.
I want to say this. Thank you so much, Patty, for putting in the time and effort you do with your thumbnails. This thumbnail right here is absolutely beautiful, all aspects. I'm looking at the comment from Muhammad Ali. I'm looking at the comment from Rocky Balboa and Mike Tyson. You did your biggest one on this thumbnail. I just had to give you your props, man. This is beautiful. Babe. I love this.
Yes, I was saying the same thing, Miss
Your
Fit.
little sister kind of like a little nerd on the inside. Like, I'm thuggish, ruggish bone on the outside. Like, I'm a little thug, but I'm a little nerd on the inside. I be playing around with things, and my brain get to going. Who told me I got what you told me I got, Ange? What I got, Ange?
ADHD.
She already diagnosed me, So when
I'm
it was a definite benefit because that is awesome. I love it.
Thank you, guys.
Say that.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, yo. I'm so excited right now, guys. I'm so excited that we done made it to this point for sure. Big shout out to my chat, the mods. What up, Pretty Brown Eyes? What's up, Monique? What's up, Misunderstood? How y'all doing? What's up, Dipper Honey? Hey, mods. What's up, Boot Camp? Yes. What's good, Miss Tamara? What's good? What's good? Well, anyway, guys. Hey, TR. Hey, Miss TR. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Katrina. So we all just popped in over from Bangers, and hey, Chocolate. And some of you ladies was out there. Y'all were in the streets. Y'all was beating the streets. Yo,
come up here, please. Cause
what? Who is it keeping it popping? Who was it you calling? I'm about to drop it down. She said, come up here, please. Okay, so Fit wants somebody to come up here. I think it's Peeping and Popping. But anyway, you guys, until she get up here, you guys, listen, I love how we all stuck together no matter what. As her supporters, we rooted her on. And I just know that this is like a walk in her life. I could feel it, yo. Yo, when she was in that ring, that was the fight of her life. You understand? And second chances are for second chances. You know what I love about that whole fight is that neither one of them was slacking. Like, I gotta give this girl her props. I'm gonna give Zenas her props. You know what I mean? She fought to her best of her capacity. You know what I mean? God wasn't gonna let Chrisean have that fight and it be an easy fight, because that would have been something for the naysayers to say. Oh, that was easy. That would have given them something to talk about. No, that was a fight. And listen, what y'all don't understand is this lady done sold out the whole place. They said she topped all other fighters in pay-per-view. Do y'all not know what that means? This girl name ring bells like 12 o'clock. And at the end of the day, when God elevates you, the doors that are shutting is because he had other things in mind for you. You know what I mean? So in my mind, I was like, oh my God, like what is really going on here, y'all? Like what could really be going on?
Right. Petty, she had Damon, is his name Damien? She had him in tears talking about the records that were broke that night. Yeah, so yeah, and then he even said the Chrisean effect, and that's a real deal. That's a real thing right there. For real though.
Yeah. I enjoyed my whole weekend. Like she set my weekend up like to see the fight. I really wanted to be there, but I had ears on the streets. We had Miss Fit there. We had boots on the ground. We had Miss Nikki. We had Big Tink. We had Tink there. So we still got the feel from our family members on what that looked like. Just that whole walking. We're gonna talk about the walking. We're gonna talk about the outfit. We're gonna talk about her kneeling to pray. We're gonna talk about that wound up, how she wound that smack down up. She wound that thing up. You know what I mean? And we're going to get into so much stuff. That's why it says tested, tried, and triumphant. Because they keep testing her. They keep trying her. And she decided to team up with God. When you team up with God, what? Like, they're not looking at the bigger picture. They're looking at, oh my God, this, that, and the third. All right. Who bigger to fight her battles? Who bigger to fight her battles? And she don't want to get in front of him. You feel me? So I'm super excited about that. We're going to talk about it all today.
You're right, Patty. Just to piggyback a little bit, I'm not going to interrupt.
No, baby, go.
When you said that, you said, God, who God got her back. He stepped in because enough was enough, and he ain't gonna put more on you than you could bear. And that's why when they box when they box, well, not box literally. Now when they try to come up against her name or her faith. And her journey, they're going up against him. They're no longer fighting against her.
Okay.
She don't, for real though. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Real quick, Petty. Quick question to you. It's 5:00.
Bet.
You think 7:00 is good to set it or 8?
What time you got to be in bed?
I don't want to go too late because I got to work in the morning.
So 8 should be good.
All right, I'm gonna put it for 8. If we stop before 8, then I could
then you just move it up. Yep, perfect.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
We just gonna have a little something. I only need the 2 hours, so we could do it whatever way you want to do it. 7, 5, whatever. I just have to, we supposed to be on fit. What is it? 2 hours?
At least 2.
At least 2. So we'll be in between 2 and 3. Okay. Okay. Right. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Patty.
Yes, babe.
My daughter has an emergency, so I got to go, but I'm going to be listening while I'm driving to pick her up.
Okay, safe travels. Pray everything is okay.
Yes, me too.
Right,
so when we talk about tested, we talking about how God how everything was tested. Like she was tested with the drama with that baby daddy. She was tested with these internet attacks, like everybody coming at her being weird, making up stuff, lies about her child. You know what I mean? Being removed from a toxic situation, like it was toxic, like she said, she even put it in her song that everybody calling toxicity. You get what I'm saying? And I love when she continues to sing the song. I don't care how long she sing the song, y'all gonna love it. I'm gonna make y'all love it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot. When I put tested, I meant tested. She was tried, because I know with the discipline from 200 pounds to 159 pounds. All right, we'll get back into that. But we're going to talk about it all. You know what I mean? So big shout out to her team. Big shout out to her team. You know what I mean? They did an amazing job. They looked so well together. That's why I did the thumbnail the way I did the thumbnail, because I wanted the stage to be about her, but I really wanted you guys to see like them come together and really do it. And it was so beautiful. They look very clean, very polished. Even when she kneeled down to pray, they already knew what was about to happen. You know what I'm saying? She took the moment serious. So we don't care about the noise that's going to be made, because that's their job, to make noise. The fact that she won, they're not going to take anything from her. We don't want to hear none of that BS. You can keep talking. You know what I mean? Like Miss Fitz said, you blew it, now suck it. Excuse my French. And my daddy used to say that when people blow the horn in the back of his car, but Fitz said it's something like that. But anybody got time for it? I love the fact that Zenith herself, she said that was definitely a challenge for her. People keep talking about she was too small for her. If they smart enough, you dummy, you big dummy, use your brain. Boxing don't go by height. Boxing go by weight class. It never went by height ever. It went by weight class. That's why they weigh you in. That's why they weigh you in. They're not never taking out a ruler to see how tall you are. Like, that's for the dummies in the back.
Right. Nobody fights the same height, same weight. Definitely.
And you only could be a couple of pounds off. You only could be a couple of pounds off. That's why they gave her that. I think you could be like 5 pounds off. And then the weirdest part, you seeing it talking about somebody was taller. Your son was taller. Your son was taller. While the soft guy that you said, the pudgy guy, was bouncing all over your son in the back of his head. Eating the back of his head up. Was getting in there. Your son wasn't even wise enough to guard his jaw. Be all over that place.
So I had a question. Sorry to cut you off. Because I wasn't really tuned in because, I was at work. So I did tune in to Carlissa for like 2 minutes. And the 2 minutes that I tuned in, they asked about Chrisean fight. And she was like, this is the only part that I caught. Where she said she happy Chrisean won. And everybody think that she don't like Chrisean or they don't like Chrisean, and they want her to win. And everybody think that she, basically like saying that they want to see Chrisean fail in life. And she was saying she didn't. So that's all I saw in her live. Like, those words wasn't verbatim, but it was something in that nature. So now you saying that she was saying that
it was her and her sister were pissing you off with the sister. You're like, come on now. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. You're a whole minister, pastor, whatever you is. You clearly heard this lady talking about it was taken out of context when it wasn't. She said that the fight was a joke. She said that the girl was too small for Chrisean.
The sister said that.
No. Carlissa was in a car with her. And it was like, oh, we never saw the fight because we were at Javon's. Lying. Y'all was watching the fight because the world was watching the fight.
Right.
You understand? So, no, we never seen it. We never seen it. Okay. Y'all was not that entertained with no kids splashing in no water. Strolling with your phone, you was not that entertained and no kids party. Okay? Let's clock that T. Y'all watched the fight. Because you even said, oh, even Blue's happy for her. Even Blue's happy she won. Girl, shut up. You and Charleston White need to take a quick flight to Never Never Land.
Charleston White has something to say?
Oh, he went in, we're not going to we'll talk about his black and male body ass later. Because the most ridiculous things, if you got to understand, when you don't use your brain for anything, it'll fall for anything. Like, you'll absorb any type of bullshit. Excuse my French. So clearly, you guys are mad. He made it. I don't care about no Chrisean fight. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. He sounded stupid. Didn't get that many views on it. Felt stupid and was clearly a hater. So he's clearly that type of guy that says the most ridiculous stuff ever. I decide to say the most ridiculous stuff so I can get some type of, attention from the people. And that's what he does. That's what he does. He says the most ridiculous shit to me, which is like, what does one thing got to do with the other? What does her child have to do with her fight? So you think you're going to keep hitting below the belt? You know what I mean?
I just wonder.
But you got to watch how you put your mouth on.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, honey.
I just wonder, from Charleston White and all his acolytes, how much is that money and that wealth and them connections you got to snitching and whatever you do best gonna help you out when you bust hell wide open? That's it. That's all, because that's where you headed. Keep talking about this, talking about Chrisean and her baby. Point blank, period. Ain't nothing but hell left for you. And it ain't even gonna wait for you to be unalive to get to it. Y'all don't understand how stuff works. When things go chaotic in your life, the way they about to, because like I said, God said enough is enough. You know, he stepped in. So when y'all come at her, y'all coming at him. So don't be mad when whatever happens. Point blank, period. No tears, no nothing. Keep the same effing energy. The fuck?
Yeah,
So
but
You
keep
know
we're
it
what?
going
What
to
going.
get
not
me
even touch
mad?
on his weird ass. We're going, yeah, because he's super weird, whack weird. She barely want to fight. The fact is that she won it. You know what I mean? Shut up, whack, because you're mad. Because not only did she get a win over you, your ex-wife got a win over you. So I know you was hurt. You was having all kind of doodle guts,
Right.
stomach hurting with them 3 fingers. You was
Her
definitely
fighter
mad.
won, yours lost. Y'all not the same.
Not the same. Go ahead, Ange. Somebody was asking something.
No, I was just gonna say people like Charleston and all these people that just speak stupid nonsense out their mouth and that's just negative all the time. These people keep doing it because they keep making money from it because people keep tuning into them. People entertain the BS that they do. If people just turn their heads and stop entertaining the mess, these people would go broke. But they getting rich off the BS. So they not gonna stop. They don't care if they gotta talk about your mama, your child, your dead father, your dead mama, whoever, if it's gonna put money in their pocket and they know that people gonna tune in. But if everybody tuned them out and didn't give them a click, them pockets would definitely go dry. But as long as them clicks keep getting, these people gonna keep talking the mess that they talking out their mouth, and they never gonna switch because this is what they making the money off of.
I agree, but he felt stupid because nobody was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You might have had some of her haters over there, and they probably felt stupid listening to that shit because he didn't even talk about her. The whole conversation was about her fight, and he was going ham like as if he was in the ring with the baby. And I'm like, okay, you said all that to say what? Because you still look stupid. Your eye still infrared. You still got an infrared eyeball. Yeah, you still look like a freaking cyborg. That don't change that you have already then gave up on life. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Anyway, back to
Right.
the good news. Go
He
ahead, Ann.
just miserable.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. She won. She has her first title. Everybody, like, I can imagine how pissed they really are. We already was prepared for this. She's prepared. That's why you think she went into consecration. She said, I have to go into 3 days of consecration because, she gave up a lot of strength in her body. So she has to go get refilled, get her energy back up. I love the fact that we were able to see, God's glory, like for sure. For sure, she had the whole stadium fit. How did it feel like when she was coming out? What was that type of energy?
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Okay, the best way I could say it, and I know the people in the back gonna take it the wrong way. I went through this walkthrough like a play or something. I don't know what you call it. They throw it for Halloween in upstate. And so what it takes you through, you go through the stage where you get sent to hell, and you feel how the experience is down there. The church had it all made up, right? And then at the finale, you're in this church. It's all white. They had angels hanging from. No, I'm trying to put y'all in the feel of it. They had people as angels hanging from the ceiling, and then they had it's like all smoked out white, and then they had a man come in on a white horse with like he's the savior coming. You know what I mean?
She'll took
And
us to
so
Fantasy Island.
I'm trying to put y'all there. I'm trying to put
No,
y'all in the
she said
field.
she went to a
Uh,
play and it did that.
yeah, and they did that in
Oh,
display.
guys,
Right?
that's what she said.
So
Because I'm
just
like, I know
just
it ain't feel like
uh,
that.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah. So
that's why I said she took us
just
to Fantasy Island.
no, for real though. I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be serious. Trying to put y'all in the atmosphere. It was just so amazing, the energy as she walked into the room. Like everybody could feel it. It felt like everybody was on like one accord. It's just how amazing it was, and it's just I don't know. I can't. It's like it felt like she brought everything that she's been going through in with her to get it off in the ring, if that makes sense. Like, if have y'all seen? Okay, have y'all seen the Tyler Perry movie where which one was it? Where the girl was getting married or something like that, and then the dude was no good, If y'all know, y'all know. But her sister wound up getting married in the end. And when they opened up the room to show how it was decorated, everybody was like, oh my gosh, you feel me? It was like one of them feelings. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was like a awe, like an awe as she walked down the as they started playing Yahweh and she began to enter, and then the whole crowd began to sing Yahweh with her. So it was just an experience. I just can't. I just was trying to give y'all some examples to
No,
get
I
y'all.
could see that. I could see that. Like it was very like when she first came out, everybody, even the other people that reviewed it when I went back on YouTube, just surfing. And then when I went to go watch it again, because that's the fun part about having it if you ordered it. So I went back to rewind it to just make sure I didn't see I ain't missed nothing. And I got something else to talk about too, some little shadiness. But when she came towards the crowd, and they kept saying that was Beanie Siegel that was leading her out. But I wasn't sure that looked like a security guard, but I think they was joking. But somebody said it was Beanie Siegel that brought her out.
No,
So
I didn't see.
I mean, it didn't look like Beanie Siegel to me either, but it kind of looked like him, but I wasn't sure. But I know the guy, he had a tag on. He was like, "Move out the way." He was telling from what we saw. We saw the dark skinned guy telling the people move out the way, and when he moved from in front of the camera, it was like, oh, like look a guy on her. And when
Right.
I saw the outfit, I was like, yo, what is her designer name?
I can't think of his
Her
name.
best
Was it
friend,
Nika?
the
Oh, I don't want to
guy.
mess it up. I don't want to mess it up.
Oh
But
God.
he did
He
his
knew
big one.
Yeah,
oh
he
my
from that person is from Baltimore.
no, her best friend that always style her.
No,
You
right.
talked
He
about
You
got
talking
L.
about L?
the
L
person
did that.
the person who made the outfit is from Baltimore. So L said that the coach put him in touch with the person in Baltimore because Chrisean is from Baltimore. What he said, I read his whole thing.
Who
Chrisean
designed
is
it,
from
or another person designed it? Because L got it
no,
on his page
well,
and
from
said
how
people.
he said it, he brought Chrisean's vision to life. So I'm
Yeah,
thinking
Who?
he
that's
did
how
a good job.
Chrisean. I'm thinking that's how Chrisean. If you go on L page, you can read it because he did like a open letter to Chrisean, and he spoke
Yeah.
about their relationship, and he spoke about the person Nick or something. But I know he said they from
Yeah, Nick.
Baltimore,
Yeah, you
and
right.
he
You right.
wanted to have that ball. He wanted Baltimore to be put on the map, and the coach is the one who uh linked them and gave him the number. That's who he told to reach out. And you and Benga didn't see when I had sent y'all the pictures when we were originally live, because y'all was live on Twitter, not on Twitter, on Twitch. And when the coach went live in the background, I sent y'all the pictures of her immediately. Cause I'm like, oh, y'all ain't see it yet. Y'all don't realize they live. And I'm like, yo, she looked so nice. I was like, whoever did her outfit did the darn thing. Kudos to them. She looked beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I want to say this, Fit, I'm happy because I know you are number one to Chrisean supporter. If anybody don't know, Fit really is a big supporter of Chrisean. So knowing that me and Petty and Banga did not get to make it, but Fit did get to make it, and she got to meet up with Nikki and Cat Eyes and see other people out there. I love that for her. So I know Fit, I'm up here joking with Fit when I said she giving us a fairy tale or whatever. It's jokes. I'm joking with her. But I love that Fit got to be in her glory. She got to be in the presence of witnessing Chrisean have her first fight and all that, So I'm happy for Fit. And I want to say this. I'm happy for everybody who was able to go. If you was able to go, I'm happy that everybody got to witness her take her win, got to witness her first fight. So I love that for everybody in the YouTube sector, whoever y'all are, everybody. I seen people link up, seen everybody having a good time, and I love that. But go ahead, Petty. Give it back to you. This your show.
But I was just gonna say thank you for that, yeah.
You
And it's
good? You
right.
know how you get to do it.
It was
Yes,
a
I'm
it was
just
a
super excited for you. Bit.
I appreciate that. It was definitely an experience and definitely worth it. And if you no matter what you was going through before you went in there, if you can at least take away that positivity and that energy from there and make use of that in your life going forward, then I don't even know what to say. Because I definitely took a lot out of the whole experience. Even though I didn't make it to the weigh in, I feel like I got there right when I was supposed to be there. Because right when I walked in, like I told y'all, I walked out with the family. And so I did get a little bit of footage for us, and then of course, I got to talk to Chrisean, a personal conversation with Chrisean. So it was definitely an amazing experience. And Chocolate, I'm sorry that I didn't get to hug or speak to you directly. I didn't know you were there. I would have definitely loved to see you. But yeah, it's what's up though. It was lit. The experience was one for the books for real. And I feel like each time she has a fight, it's gonna be the same type of vibe and experience. So y'all just come with positive energy, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed regardless as to whatever distractions try to come your way as you're trying to prepare to go for the next fight. Y'all still stay true to being positive and vibing, because all the other shit is all the other distractions and stuff it's not necessary. And in that moment, like you said, everybody laid down everything and we came together on one cause, and that's the root Chrisean on. And we knew with all knowing that she was about to win this fight regardless as to what, in spite of the enemy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm so excited.
I'm just saying, yeah, thank y'all.
I just can't even get like when I say the whole thing. And so, guys, if y'all haven't paid attention to the background, everything that went on, that's what I saw. Like I see, like she was tested, she was tried, and she came out triumphant. Like I'm like. I remember Rocky. I remember Tyson. I remember like Muhammad Ali, how she wound that fist up. I was like, yo, she is built for this. This is gonna be her. In 3 months. She did just that. It's something about that, like her gaze and the rock that she had when she's like, and she even said, I had to tell myself, you ain't even doing what you was taught, and she had to get back in the groove of things. You get what I'm saying? So I believe that the more and more she fight, the better she's gonna get. I really solely believe that. I also feel like the anxiety. Okay, so Zenith Zion said something to this fact. She's already used to going into combat because she's always in the ring with the wrestling. So the scariness is gone from her. You get what I'm saying? This was Chrisean's actual first time in the ring in front of people fighting. Zion fights a lot. Like she already fights. Like she said, she has to throw her body on people. She has to slam people. She got to hit them with the arm. Whatever she did, she said the scary part is out of it, but it was more intense for her. Like Chrisean said, I never had that much adrenaline go through my body. You know what I mean? I thought it was just so electrifying, so amazing. Now, that only had to be skill and timing, God's timing, for Zenith to get knocked on her behind, on her face, actually. Boom. It wasn't on the bottom, it was on the face. Boom. Floor. There it is. Eat that. But Chrisean felt so bad. Think about her. She felt so bad when she went in her corner as she with the getting into her fight and prayed for her. Like that is insane. So
Right. She went and prayed for her because she really didn't want to hurt that girl. And you could tell Krishan was actually holding back in the fight until because she even said that. She said, I don't want to get hit. That's the problem. That's why I'm trying not to get hit or whatever. She said the minute I get hit, I turn on. It turn me on. So once
yo,
she hit it, that's when Krishan started swinging for real. And that's when she dropped her. So yeah, you're right. She didn't want to hurt that girl.
Y'all, let me
no,
tell
she
you
didn't.
this. Let me tell you this. You know that fight could have ended the first round, right? When Chrisean hit her and she fell, When Chrisean went to swing that second swing, Chrisean missed her. If Chrisean would have land on that second hit after she knocked her down, that fight would have been over. It would have been over right there. She was lucky when Chrisean threw that second punch. The second punch, it missed. If she would have landed, the fight would have been over right there. Did y'all pay attention to that? When she hit her and she fell and she went to do the second swing, she missed. If she would have landed that second hit, that fight would have been over right then and there. First round, it would have been over.
Yeah, but see, the only thing, if she could have done it like that, yeah, I believe it would have been over. But once she had dropped to the ground, she had to stop. Chrisean had forgot. she was gonna keep wailing in on it because that's what they said at the beginning of the fight. If once the fighter is down, you have to stop. You can't continue to wail on them once they're already down. And I guess that's when they start doing the count. But you're right. She turned her body all the way around with that hit. What you talking about? Talking about it didn't connect or she didn't do that. So the girl just turned her own body around like that. She just did a part. She started dancing in the ring. Let us know. I mean, how else could y'all make sense of that? But anyway, go ahead, Petty. I'm sorry.
No, I was listening to y'all. Yeah, like how could you do that? Make it make sense. Where they doing that at? That I don't see it. That was real. Even what's her name on the run? Let's make sure. I'm gonna go to her page because on the run with Luella, she slowed it down. She slowed it down.
Yeah, and FYI, nobody that night was the same height that fought. It was always a shorter one. So
I don't know why everybody acting like everybody's supposed to be the same size. Like we watch the men have their professional boxing and nobody is the same height all the time. Like what? They just be looking for stuff to say. Boogie, yes, we did see Tommy try to jump in a fight, and I'm glad Tommy her hit did not land. Because Tommy could have got Chrisean disqualified had she jumped in that ring and really in her hit because she swung on her at the ropes. So I'm glad it was funny. It was kicks and giggles and all of that, but I'm glad that her hit didn't hit her because her not thinking and being on whatever allegedly she was on, she could have messed Chrisean up. But Petty, what you about to play?
she was a little intoxicated and she was a little wrecked.
Who was intoxicated?
Tommy.
She was
Yeah, like that. We was definitely going to talk about that too because she could have got Chrisean eliminated.
I get what y'all saying.
Had she didn't hear her, but thank God she didn't. And I know she, when your friend out there fighting, and you get all hyper too. You get what I'm saying? So I think thank God she was not able to get her disqualified for interfering with the fight. But you know what was kind of weird to me? And I didn't want to even read into it or pay any type of, like she said, it ain't nothing. But I didn't did y'all feel weird when Meatball over there with the girl?
I did, man. That's a whole nother story. If you want to talk about
I spoke on that yesterday on my page when I went live yesterday. I definitely spoke about that, and I will tell you, somebody in my chat has said, and I didn't know this part because I brought up how it was weird seeing her over there, seeing Meatball over there with Zena, but then when Chrisean was coming, she was like a groupie with her phone, trying to record, and she was like looking so happy. But meanwhile, I remind everybody, I said, remember when Meatball first was coming up and Meatball was trying to get a name for herself? Chrisean flew Meatball out to California. Chrisean supported her Ain't Nothing hat
Sure
brand.
did with the hat.
And
Sean helped
somebody
her.
had brought to my attention. They was like, Chrisean let her stay out there for the whole week. I didn't know that. I just knew she was out there. Then they said it was supposedly, allegedly, I don't know. This is what someone in the chat was saying, that allegedly Meatball went out there and stole money out of Chrisean's house. So I don't
That's what
know.
it was said. So she
Yeah.
caught herself being mad at Chrisean, saying Chrisean wasn't doing nothing for her, but called her out there. Then Chrisean looked out and got you on baddies. So you really thought you was doing something. It
And don't
wasn't.
forget, don't forget to add to the Blueface drama that took place around the same time. Okay, I think was that around the same time. Yeah, that's around the same time he tore the house up and all that stuff went down.
Yeah, and everybody had to
Yeah, but
leave.
Yeah.
yeah, because she was at her own crib at that time when she flew Meatball in.
Oh yes, I thought it was weird. Somebody opened up their house to you, and then now we look up you on the opposite side. I get it, y'all both representing Philly, but you didn't have to represent the way you represented, and her whole energy
But
was
she
off.
not from Philly. She
And
from
I'm a,
Camden.
I'm
So
I'm gonna tell y'all. Oh yeah, what's her name? She's not even from Philly, right? She tried to make it seem like it was on that type of level. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When me the way Meatball was walking around now, it felt like she was on a different type of mission, man. Like I said, supporters were trying to speak to her to say hey to her. She was acting like she didn't hear nobody. She just walked past, like she wasn't even no friendly vibe at all. Like she was on a different type of mission. I don't know what it was, but I'm glad whatever it was that God didn't allow it to happen. Cause yeah, that was not
You
the time or the place for that.
you know what, Fit? What you saying she was on a mission? You know what her mission could have been? And I'm just speculating, y'all. Remember Meatball fights in Gilly and Wallow's boxing match. And if I'm not mistaken, she won all her fights. She probably came so that way she could get in the ear of the guy, what's his name? The one, the ex Rumble dude, and try to probably get him to,
Damien.
get on with this. It probably was that type of agenda. I'm just speculating. You understand? Because I'm just thinking, like, okay, you here with this girl, probably ain't never know Xena for a day in your life, but you over here at this boxing match. Now, if she was with the other girl, I would understand it because the Xena opponent, her and Meatball both were at Gillian Wallow's fighting thing. They both fought there. Xena didn't. You wasn't with her opponent. You was with Xena. So on that note too, it was, I guess, to throw shade at Chrisean. I don't know if you was trying to throw Chrisean off her A game when Chrisean see you, but that could have backfired too, because that could have made Chrisean even more angry and hurt the girl even more. So I don't know.
But check this out: the minute she hit that stage, everybody said "boo."
Good
Everybody
for
started
her.
booing, and they said, "Bring on Chrisean." Well, I know I was saying, "Bring on Chrisean." Fuck that bitch. Bring on Chrisean. Nobody want to hear that shit.
It's weird when you could shift there to myself. It ain't nothing. Philly stand up, girls. I girl, shut up. I was just like, you know what? That was weird. That's weird, and it always happened. It always happened. That's why Tink doing better than her. You feel me? Tink stayed real to the situation. Like you got down there and got jealous of your own friends, so I could see you being weird to Krishan. You got there and got jealous of your own sister. Like, girl, get your
Right,
ass out of here. So you ain't loyal at all. So I get it. I get it. I don't even know why I even expected you to be loyal.
right,
Period.
because she got the chain and you didn't, and you got
Yeah,
mad up there
mad
crying.
at your own damn homegirl like that you brought down there. So yeah, guys. So that was weird.
But
Um,
you know, Meatball has always had those weird frenemy vibes on her though. From the first time when her and Krishan linked up.
yeah, weird. I thought because some of them be trying to be bullies, and you're not gonna never bully me. And because Sean probably let it be known you ain't gonna bully me. You know what I mean?
That, and I think it had a lot to do when she was. Remember when Meatball was at the house and her and Blue had got into it real bad. And then Meatball was on that live, and she kind of like took her niece and nephew money. She was like, "Why y'all walking around?" Meatball was like, "Y'all walking around here with all that money?" And then she was like, she kind of like looked to see was there some adults, and then she was like, "Give me some." That, and then it was like Meatball had got mad at her because she was supposed to been hooking her up with Dr. Trev to do her teeth, and it never got done. And I remember on one of her lives, she kind of shaded the fact that
I remember
people
that.
make promises to do something, but then they don't follow through with it. So I think a lot, she was kind of salty a lot behind Chrisean had just stopped messing with her.
And look, you're right. I remember that when she said that people make promises and they don't come through, and that was around the same time Krishan had all that other stuff going on. Bitch, you couldn't read the room. Sometimes people can't do what they said they're gonna do because other stuff come up. You can't get mad at her. You saw what all she was going through, and if you went down there and stole from them kids, what one to you? That's crazy. Or stole money from whoever. That's woe unto you. Ain't got no respect for no woman that ain't got no respect for herself. Because if you had more respect for yourself, you would do better. You would do better because all that stuff be reckless. It don't be funny or cute the way the stuff that she's known for. This is not my PO. That's my POV. Her people out there in Philly might love the way she is. You feel me? Or maybe they might be tired of it and over it at the same time. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I didn't like how she walked through there and had people that have watched her and probably even rooted for her on TV shows speaking to her, and she was just ignoring them. Like, you're not bigger than the program of life. You're still human just like the next one. Check yourself. Humble yourself.
Facts. Good. How you gonna get around people? You ain't really doing it, and you're gonna get around people that supported you and toot your nose up to them. Girl, sit your ass down.
I never liked Meatball for real. Something about her that rubs me kind of the wrong way with Meatball. And then on top of that, it's the whole she a big girl, but every time you see her, she looks sloppy. She acts like she got some type of mental illness or something or whatever. It's like she definitely do not care about her appearance, her image, or nothing. It's like she just nasty looking. She look like she
Yeah, it's
stink
like
too.
sloppy.
Well, y'all know I'm fake because look at when she was on Baddies. Her friend. Remember how her friend came on it together? What's her name?
Yeah,
The
ain't
big
that
booty girl.
Tinkerbella?
That's what I was talking
Tinkerbella.
about.
You see how she was not congratulative. She wasn't happy that Tink got the chain.
Right,
She
she's
was
a hater.
mad. She was mad. She felt like she bought Tink on the show. So while
Exactly.
Tinkerbella got the chain before her, like she was just mad about everything. And I
Yeah,
think that's why they never brought her back.
yeah. Then she wanted to act like she was cuckoo that you getting your ass handed to you. You want to stab people. That's not this type of party. Put your hands up. Like that's not this type of party. So yeah, I mean, I just it was whack. We're gonna, you get the donkey of the day, like old boys say. That was whack, of you. But anyway, so
At least you could have had on a girdle, girl. I tried to tuck my
yeah, it
thing
was like,
in.
was that a scrub outfit she had
I
on?
don't know what it was, a pink shirt and some shorts, I think. I don't know what it
No, it
was.
was pants. It gave all nursing home scrubs.
Well, when
And
she
I was like,
walked
did she
past
just
me,
pop in?
when she walked past me, I couldn't get past the pink shirt. I didn't even look down to see what's on the
Yeah, it
bottom.
was a whole one. It was a two piece, you know. And she done snatched the mic out the man's hand. They didn't pass you the mic and came up to you like you was a special guest.
Right.
You jumped in that ring just to be seen. So like, it's
That part.
nothing. Like, girl, bye. Tommy was invited. Tommy
Right.
was invited, and you thought she was gonna get you, what you call that? The baddies was supposed to be there, so you thought she was gonna get you, like, you probably was walking around lurking for that too, hoping you saw somebody. But anyway,
Yeah. That's what she was doing, looking for the baddies probably. Because you should
yeah,
have
this
saw
is
her.
weird.
You should have saw her. She was on the vision.
On a mission, girl. Bye. Try just prancing around. Ain't nobody even invite you.
But you know what? Tommy, she makes me sad because I see a lot of potential in Tommy, but her drinking or whatever it is that she be doing, that be having her like in a whole nother zone or whatever. It's sad to see. But she's always been problematic or whatever. But I don't know.
And to me, Tommy was calming when I saw her. I don't know. I got an echo. I mean, I saw her get. I, hold on. Let me see if I unplug my phone. Okay. Well, I mean, I saw her try to do that part in the ring. Yeah, that was no go, Tone. That was no go. That was a no go. And but when she was talking to Chrisean, I saw that too. And I don't know. I don't know. I love Tommy. I know she could be a lot. I do. And whatever she dealing with, she worked that out. I pray she
Yeah.
does. No.
I like Tommy too. I think Tommy is a real good. That's what I'm saying. I think she's a real. She has a lot of potential. She's real sweet or whatever. I love Tommy, but it's just she fighting some demons though, and we all are in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, and then a lot of people be coming for her. Like all that stuff with the baddies. That stuff didn't even have to go the way it went. That was like some piggyback. They did all that stuff because her and Natalie had that thing, but didn't know that they had to understand it how they did it. It was TV shit. And then them looking in, they trying to take it as real shit, and they want to try Tommy. I'm talking about DMX as shoot. But anyway, that's just my POV. Um, Tommy, I love. Let me put it this way: I love the way she loves on our girl. You feel me? And I can give her props for it. Definitely give her props for that. The way she support her, like on camera, off camera. I'm pretty sure they deal how they deal. I just love the way I love anybody that love on Chrisean like from a true place. That's just my POV. Cause she has so many people that try to come up against her or fake love on her so that they can get whatever they can get out of her. That's what I that's what I was that's what I'm more so referring to. A lot of people show her that fake love just to get what they want. Like what's her name that y'all were just talking about, Meatball ass. You know what I mean? Like how we know that she was even really a fan of Chrisean, or she just saw an opportunity to try. We don't know that. Chrisean said, I used to be in your lives and stuff like that. She could have went with that. Oh, I got me one type. We don't know that. But yeah. She called Blue a pimp.
That is true.
Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna mute up.
No. I'm listening. I said that is true. Like it's all good though. It always be like that. It
Right. I
really
do
do
wish
always
her
be
to
like
wish better for herself. Always. I wish that for everybody to wish better for themselves. Yeah, we all got some stuff that we can work on. For real though.
but here's a glimpse of what our girl did. We cannot not show it. Um here's a glimpse of what actually took place. Oh, we missed that part. Let's go. That's her praying when she got in.
She's ready to go. All right. Okay. Touch gloves. Touch gloves. One clean fight.
We are set for our main event. Chrisean Holy Hands Malone.
Our main event
Zenith
is
Zion in the
about
blue.
to begin.
1,200 seats are in this place. Not one of them is needed now because everyone in this
Make sure y'all
ballroom
hit that
is
like button.
standing.
Look at the legs.
And subscribe.
Trying to fight back, Malone. And
Malone. Woo, jumping. Wow. Nice right hand, Malone. Malone has her on the ropes. And Zion fighting back.
Chrisean Malone.
Zion going to the body. Zion fighting back. Mean right hands.
Right
Malone with a nice 1-2.
Listen, Ziv is not playing. Chrisean is not playing.
Chrisean misses with the right. Malone trying to get some offense.
She caught her.
Doubles back.
She caught her.
Back up. Exactly.
Jab from Chrisean.
The jab is working.
Oh!
She knocked her down.
Zenith from a big right hand. Trying to fight back, Malone. And
Malone. Woo, jumping. Wow.
Watch Tommy, y'all.
Nice right hand, Malone. Malone has her on the ropes. And Zion fighting back.
Chrisean Malone.
Zion going to the body. Zion fighting back. Mean right hands.
Right
Malone with a nice 1-2.
Listen, Ziv is not playing. Chrisean is not playing.
Chrisean misses with the right. Malone trying to get some offense.
She caught her.
Doubles back.
She caught her.
Jab from Chrisean.
The jab is working.
Oh!
She knocked her down.
What in the world is Tommy doing with the rope thing hanging down?
She was trying to get tagged in. She thought it was
Tommy.
She thought it was wrestling. She
She
tried
was
to
like,
get
tag
on
me
the
in.
Why is Tommy in the rope though, y'all? Not on the rope, but in the rope.
She tried to get tagged in. That's what it was. Now it
Tommy
makes
was
sense.
like,
That would have been me though.
in.
That would have
Tag
been
me
me. Tag
in.
me in, sis.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you was that close and you saw some stuff like, I'm just saying, that's why I can't be mad at her because I was already practicing if she needed me to tag in. So that's why,
But
that's why I'm like that.
Tommy could have messed up her whole fight though. Tommy could
She
have messed
probably hadn't
that
realized she
whole
was getting that
fight.
hyper, y'all. She probably hadn't realized she was getting that hyper. Even when Tommy went to go hug her, Chrisean's still in the moment, and Chrisean just was like still huffing and puffing, like she was, like out of breath, not out of breath, but still in the moment. You get what I'm saying?
Tommy hugged her so tight, like she was trying to choke hold her. And when Calvin was like, "Hey, you got to get off," and they pushed her to the side, Chrisean looked at her like she was about to give her the business right there, because it was like, "Yo, what the hell you hugging me like that for?" Because the hug was like a chokehold. I was like, "Yo, whatever Tommy is on, somebody need to give her some water."
Yo, that's
No,
so
Tommy
funny.
just love hard. She loves
Yeah, she
hard.
does. And then the moment that they have, like, and you know what
ain't
trumps
nothing.
everything? Even though she did like jumping in, almost messed up the daggone fight and hugging her too tight, that I feel you moment, that big sis moment that they had, to me was big as hell. It was like a big sis moment.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I get all of that, and I know Tommy. I told y'all that Tommy was friends with Chrisean. I told y'all Tommy had, when Chrisean came home from jail, Tommy picked Chrisean on her show. So I know they had a relationship. I know Tommy loved her. But sometimes when you on those, whatever you on, certain times, like, you know, when you act out, you gotta chill on this moment, because all that love she was showing her could have messed up her fight too. It could have messed up her moment.
Agree.
So we gotta thank goodness that, yes, she was showing her love, and I get that. But that love at that moment could have destroyed Chrisean's fight. It could have destroyed her moment right there.
But I thank God it didn't. She, like I said, she loved hard, and certain people love hard, and other people don't understand that. Take it as love because they don't understand. So I mean, I get that. I mean, to each his own. And she would never. She was. I could see if she was intentionally trying to fuck up something for Chrisean, then I go with her. But it's never given that. It was given she's been there for her and she was there for her and she was just overly excited. Because I can get that way too. And I'm like, calm down. I don't want to hurt you, but I'm hype. I'm hype with you, but yeah. But you don't be knowing your strength, and you don't be knowing sometimes when you can do too much. All I seen was everybody was feeling good and was toasted. I ain't see nothing else with no extracurricular activities. So yeah, I respect to everybody that night that came in there, with that fight energy for Chrisean. That's just, that's just my takeaway on it.
Yeah, thank God everything went well. It didn't, it didn't go left. Hey guys, thank you for being here in the chat. You already know. I want to give a big shout out to my chat. Y'all already know how this is gonna go. All right.
Baltimore, Philly, stand up.
Where you at? Get it.
I don't know. Do the chat. Y'all want me to do the chat? Y'all do the chat.
Miss Petty. Hey y'all, Miss Petty, yeah, I'm on. Hey chat, where you at? This is where I belong. Yeah, hopped on the porch, still moving strong. Thank y'all for the love all day long. Positive energy transferred through you. We laugh, we cry, we do what we do. Chat on point, yeah, we know the truth. Come check us out, got receipts, got proof. Pull up once, now you locked in tight. Real vibe, moving every night. Forever love, energy intact. Big shout out always to my chat. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? I'm squalid, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Whole squalid, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat. Big shout out to my mods, yeah, they his squad. Pop junk in the chat, you won't get far. They got the vibe, keep it tight and steady. Whole room smooth, yeah, they stay ready. Petty, family focus, energy strong. Banger, family proud, yeah, we that strong. Peach pit, stay lit all night long. Whole chat popping off, chat, this your song. Forever love, pressure intact. Big shout out always to my chat. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Whole squad lit, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Big shout out to the Petty family. Big shout out to the Banger family. Hey, big shout out to the Banger family. Hey, big shout out to the Peach Pit. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We just getting started. Love my chat. Love my chat. Hey, love my chat. Hey y'all, Miss Petty. Hey y'all, Miss.
So
you
Fit.
could have let it go.
Oh, Fit. Now I want you to. Did you hear the song we had made for her the other day for the We had voted on it. It was so dope. We have voted on the song. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hype the video up so we'll get like an algorithm. We're probably already in algorithm, but we want to remain in there. But we did some dope songs. They were really cute. I'll let you hear one of them though. So for those who never heard the song that we did for her walkout, this is what I envisioned for her to walk out to. Let me see if I can get to it, guys. Hold on.
Oh, shout out to you for staying on key.
Philly, Baltimore, Philly, stand up. What's it gonna be? It's the X. 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 Yeah. It's the X. It's the X. It's the Used to be the rock, yeah. Standing in the storm, now she got a new name, yeah. Spiritually reborn, had to fight demons, had to cut ties, had to walk away just to see with new eyes. Did it for a son, put a life on the line. Every tear, every prayer, God was there the whole time. They don't understand it, they just see the lights. They don't know the battle she was fighting every night. Had to drop the damn weight, elevate the mindset. Now she locked in purpose, every move divinely set. Ain't no acting, ain't no faking, it's a real elevation. Champion spirit, this a God demonstration. They was talking, running mouth, trying to throw her off track, but she stayed 10 toes down, she ain't going back. Now it's time, yeah, it's real. Feel the energy shift when she step in that ring, it's a whole different gift. It's the X.
Rumble in the jungle, yeah, she humble when she come through.
It's all God's plan, yeah, you know he got you.
She got them holy hands, and you know she bout to bless you.
It's the X rumble in the jungle where
dreams come true. Dreams come true. Dreams come true.
Yo,
dreams come true.
Be more versus Philly, yeah, it's time to get it in. Trainer versus trainer, let the real war begin. You was talking all that talk, yeah, you said what you said. Now you standing face to face, throwing blows at your head. You would pretend that she a warrior, God sent defender. When them hands start flying, you gon' know that he sent to leave you stone cold still. Yeah, froze like the winner, you can't shake her, can't break her. She built for the pressure, every round getting closer, every punch getting better. This for everything they took, now she taking it back. Faith strong, mind right, ain't no falling off track. Whole crowd on their feet when she step in the light. You can feel it in the flow, it's the fight of a life.
Yeah, you was chosen for this, not by chance. Every loss, every scar, built you for this moment. Now go take it, now go bless her. We so proud of you. She got them holy hands,
You better understand,
she got them holy hands.
this is all God's plan. You better understand,
She got them holy hands.
this is all God's plan.
It's the X.
So that
It's the
song
X.
didn't win.
Which one won? I like it.
No.
You should definitely put a visual with it and tag X Rumble and all that too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But that was just, I want to do something. I want to update it because she already won. But I'm definitely going to send, we could put the videos up there. I definitely want to put the visuals of the fight up there. That's what I was trying to wait for. But yeah, that's our next move. Now I'm definitely probably gonna need help with that too. We'll figure out the
Latrice,
visual
I
part.
just dropped it. Sorry, go ahead.
That's
Petty. Latrice, I asked for my channel, so I was letting her know I just dropped it.
Yeah, we definitely dropped
Yep.
the channels up there. So if you guys haven't just subscribed, Ange just dropped her channel. Fit, you could drop your channel. Hey guys, when you in here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I just put my channel in there. So if you're just watching, you could just tap the subscribe button. If you just replaying, hit that like button. All right. And big shout out to the replay gang. Y'all know y'all my major VIPs. Hopefully you catch the video. You still can comment. I'm seeing the comments, guys. And thank you for engaging. Even when a video is done with the live, you guys still engage, and I really appreciate that. Now, you girls on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I think we at like 840, 850. I'm not sure. I haven't even looked. But if you can and will, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? And help your girl get to where she needs to be. I want to be there before June. Before June. And remember, guys, we are definitely doing the Hater Olympics. I have not forgotten about the Hater Olympics. So we're gonna be putting flyers out regarding that because, girl, I'm not gonna tell you. We already know what's been said. I've been getting stuff in my DMs all day about the lies that has been coming out, and let me tell you, these people are working overtime. When I say overtime for a lie. You get what I'm saying? What I do like is that you have her supporters. They're not playing. They're not playing. You're going to enjoy what's going on with her. You get what I'm saying? You're going to enjoy what's going on. So this was the evolution of Chrisean. I like this girl. But look at this video, and I think it's kind of like going viral. Here go the guy. I think this is what Andrew was talking about.
What you
Hold
talking
on,
about?
let me share it again, guys. I stopped sharing by mistake. Thought I was sharing. My bad. Okay, so we're gonna share the story of the guy that did her stuff.
Yesterday was
Dang.
Yesterday was a feel good story.
Hey.
No, we had one with her dancing. Funny.
To the haters. To the haters saying, well, what if Chrisean don't win? I guess we'll never know, okay? Because the same girl whose mama didn't know how they was gonna eat back in 98 is the same chick that made sure the whole family ate, because allegedly she just turned that fight into $1 million moment. Now, Chrisean won that motherfucking fight, okay? She dragged Zenith by a split decision after 3 rounds. Now, she dropped her in round 1 with a clean right hand, but she did get hit with a controversial knockdown in round 3. But here's where it gets messy, y'all, because the ref was Floyd Mayweather Sr. People are dragging him, saying the counts was long, calls were off. Basically, the fans don't agree with what they see. But Chrisean showed power. She controlled most of the fight, and when it was over, then she broke down crying, okay? Not from sadness, but from relief, because the shit that she'd been through, bitches would have been begging her to switch shoes, okay? The girl had to starve cutting weight. She was mentally drained and pushed through everything, and she was standing there like, I got my second chance. And my favorite part was her mama right next to her there.
That was a slip and a push.
That's a lie. I don't know what she's talking about though.
That's a test alive.
Yeah, but I don't know what she's talking about.
He was there.
And I mean, would it be one of her first serious fights in a ring? I watch a lot of boxing, not so much women's boxing, but to see her jab like that is crazy. Her jab is so clean. Would it be her first fight? And I really hope Clarissa Shields reaches out to her, because if y'all see what Coach Calvin, A-Nice, Coach Kenny, the trainers, the whole team did with Chrisean, it's crazy. Like, Chrisean gonna be a problem. Chrisean is gonna be a real problem. And I'm not gonna say if she take it serious, because she already messing with Coach. But Coach Calvin and the whole Upton boxing team down there, Chrisean already had the credentials.
Chrisean Holy Hands Rock. I love the nickname. This might be the best nickname in the boxing business. Holy Hands. I just love that nickname. But Chrisean Rock.
Start is your.
They threw me in the deep end and they didn't teach me how to swim. Promise my family I won't drown. I'm gonna win. Just keep swimming, yeah. Just keep swimming.
Jeffree style.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. They threw me in the deep end and they didn't teach me how to swim.
I think what Ange was saying earlier, that L was the designer, or no, Ange? Because I think
he wasn't the designer. He's her stylist. He got up with Coach Calvin. They gave him who to go to. He wanted a Baltimore native, and they gave him the number
L right here.
They gave him the number to who Nikki. Nikki, I think that is. I think is a female, but he said that Chrisean, the girl, brought Chrisean's vision to life. So I'm thinking that's something like Chrisean. But you got to read his story. Yeah,
it's right here. Y'all see it? He said, "I don't even know where to start from. Styling your first music video, Lonely, in 2021, to styling your reality TV shows, to creating this custom design for your professional date boxing match. I have firsthand watched you grow so much. When anyone doubted you, I was there. When the world turned their back on you, I was there. When our so-called circle and close friend group went public and tried to ruin your image, I was there. I say that to say, through thick and thin, the ups and downs, no matter what, we kept swimming. You have challenged me in ways no celebrity I have ever worked with challenges me. Even through all the times I I effed up or made mistakes or something didn't come out how I'm sorry, y'all, because I'll be we at how you wanted it. You never turned your back on me. You never gave up on me. Instead, you did the opposite. You was hard on me, so I became better. You pushed me to the limit to be my best self as a designer slash stylist. You motivated me during times I thought I lost it. The it factor. I would say this over and over again, but I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I do not take this journey we are on for granted. So many people turned their backs on me, and so many people turned their backs on you. But somehow God has made sure they still have, I'm sorry, that we still have each other. I'm so grateful and thankful for you at Chrisean and for you to keep allowing me to be a part of your journey. So many people reached out and wanted to make a costume look for you. But being as though you are from Baltimore and I'm from DC, said we need to use a designer from Baltimore. Whoa, that's nice. That's what Ange talking about. Said that we need to use a designer from Baltimore. When the city feels it, it's a win for all of us. Coach Calvin and the team. Y'all can keep reading it because my phone ringing. But he did his thing. I don't know who's calling. And
turn on settings if you want to grow faster. First, you need to come
so
to the studio and then come.
He said, I think her name is Nick underscore Nika. This is the girl Andrew's talking about.
Need to make sure that this has
and the rest is history.
your audience.
Nick, thank you, bro. It's a guy. Sorry, it was a guy.
Come into channel and make sure that you have these same keywords right here.
It's a guy.
You come under feature
Who helped her? Helped him design this outfit, but they collab and it was amazing. I think it was an amazing collab. The outfit came out so well. Yeah, outfit came out amazing. I'm super excited, y'all, because it's like they taking it serious. You have to. You have to. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Do y'all really see any fighters when they finish fighting feel bad for their person and go over there and communicate and give them hugs and stuff? She still felt like, we got this. You get what I'm saying? She still felt like that.
All right, so
she still felt like that.
The love that she shows Zenith shows that, she has a good heart and everything, because she really could have, capitalized and dragged, got real boastful about it. But she was like, no, she was like, she did her big one. Even though she didn't win, she was like, still, God not through with her. Like, she spoke life into Zena and her career.
Yeah, somebody said amazing. She looked like a warrior. I said what did I call it? Oh my goodness, I call it the holy armor. I called it like a Mortal Kombat. You remember the Mortal finisher?
Mm-hmm.
Like remember the outfit looked like warrior, but it looked like when I say the details in that outfit, like I looked at how the shirt matched the robe with the arm. When I say they did that.
Mm-hmm. You know what I thought about when I seen. You know what I thought about when I seen it?
What you thought?
I thought about David and Goliath.
Whoa.
Remember? Okay, so in the story with David,
I'm glad you said that. When you finish, tag me in.
Okay, so remember, Saul was looking for a warrior, or was looking for a fighter to go up against David. And at first, everybody was scared and whatnot. And so David was this little, like this, probably like in his teens or whatnot, he had enough courage to go up against him. So Saul was trying to put on all his armor or whatnot, trying to equip him, with what he thought that he would need in order to be able to defeat Goliath. And then David was like, "Nah, I don't need none of that. I got it." And then he went and did his big one with Goliath. That's what that put me in mind of when I seen her coming out. to seeing her when she got in that ring, kneel down, pray, gave God his glory before and after her fight. And there you go, Miss Fit. Your turn.
Okay, and that was the same vibe that I was going with. It was definitely her outfit is definitely biblical, and it's giving the armor of God. If you can
Yep.
see the pleatlets, that's armor. That's armor built. The way those the way her sleeves are made, it's made like
Mm-hmm.
armor. And so that's the vibe I was getting too. It was definitely giving. Back in the day, she had her slingshot, and though Xena stood shorter than her, she stood real in real life as far as the spiritual aspects of things. Even the way she was coming at the beginning of the fight, she
Yep.
stood in the representation of all the hate that's been coming Krishan's way. So
Yep.
in every aspect, what you saying is completely true. Krishan went in that room like David, even though y'all saw
Yes.
what y'all saw, but it was what she was representing. All the haters were
Mm-hmm.
rooting for Zenith to do her big one and to do dirt, do Krishan
Yep.
dirty in this fight. All the even Carlissa was thinking she was gonna get her get back by watching something go down, but it went the complete
Mm-hmm.
opposite way. So yes, I do agree. It definitely gave David and Goliath in a
It
way
definitely did.
that many people won't even get it.
Yeah,
So
if you
Mm-hmm.
don't, you don't. I'm sorry. I can't. We don't got time to keep explaining things. You know what I mean? And I know God don't want me to take on that energy, but she had on the full armor of God. Like she had on
Yep.
him literally. And like even how the arms was made, even how like it looked like armor. You get what I'm saying? Like that back in the day Egyptian armor. Was it Roman armor? Like remember how
Mm-hmm.
they stuff was made like that? It was given, I called it holy, her outfit was holy armor.
Yep.
yep.
The
It was
whole armor
crazy.
of faith, baby. The whole armor of faith.
I loved it. I loved it. It just was like finisher. Like it was just so crazy, but
Mm-hmm.
I
And
really
oh, girl,
enjoyed that.
I just thought about something, y'all, out the box. If she had them quotes like you got on the screen on each pellet of the armor, or even scriptures on each, oh my gosh, that
Now that would have been
if
crazy.
y'all if you listen in the back, whoever go to design the next one, yeah, put them scriptures on that thing. Watch how powerful she come
Mm-hmm.
out. Yes, for real though. All her favorite scriptures on her, she carried that in with her on her sleeve. That would be beautiful. You feel
Oh, you
me?
know what, Misfit? You should suggest that to Tessa. You should definitely suggest that to
Yeah, because
Tessa.
what was her quote? You talking about I got in the back. What quotes in the back? In the back up here?
Yeah, the quotes that you got Muhammad Ali. It's a
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali quote. It's a Mike Tyson quote, and it's a Rocky Balboa quote. You got
Yeah.
on the shelves.
And I was trying to think. I know her favorite verse. I was looking for Psalms 40. It was Psalms 40. I was trying to find that, and I didn't think about it at the last minute. But we still celebrating. You know what I mean? We still doing what we got to do. We just got to remember things to take away from this
Mm-hmm.
situation. We sat here and watched this girl be ridiculed, literally
Yep.
damn near
Yep.
hung in the streets for no reason, not saying anything unprovoked,
Yep.
unprovoked,
Yeah.
unprovoked.
When so the day of the fight and everything whatever, when everybody was going live and they was like Krishan pulled up, I was all in the chats like the champ is here, the champ is here, because
Period.
that's all. Like when she came out with that walk from her family to her team to just all the supporters whatever that was there, they gave her standing ovation, all of that. It was just like it put me in the mind of when Muhammad Ali, when he'll be like the champ is here. I loved it. But the one thing though about Krishan's journey, whether you knew in faith or whether you been a seasoned believer or whatnot, her journey by itself is that to be, you know what I'm saying, talked about, because she showed that no matter what the devil might shoot your way, that all it takes is a little bit of faith, even the size of a mustard seed, and look where it can take you. Like I know it was probably times where Krishan was just so discouraged and probably felt like, you know what, did I make, questioning herself, did she make the right decision to like just trust the Lord or whatnot, or
Yes.
thinking about the fact that, okay, well, if I just conform to what they want me to conform to and I just do everything or whatever it is that they said, like, just think if she would have stayed in that house when Blue told her, just sit there till I get out,
Oh
we
my God.
wouldn't be here.
If she'd have stayed in there until he got back from the damn gym, we wouldn't be here.
We would not be here if she made that decision to sit out for those 2 years. We would not be right here where she would not be right here in her faith where she needed to be. God needed to strip all of that negativity, all of that hatred, all of the stuff, whatever that came with that circus, with just what she was going through, with Zeus, with baddies, with all of that, in order so that she could be able,
right.
In order for her to be able to shine and have her moment. It's just like, what the Bible say, let God be, if you glorify him, he just gonna make sure that, he magnifies you. He just gonna keep blessing you and blessing you and blessing you. And he don't deal in addition. Like a lot of us like to add stuff. God don't add. He multiplies, baby. He
I
multiplies.
like
He
that.
just with big numbers.
It's just so big. Like when you think about God, I honestly, I don't care what nobody say, because I'm not gonna never be like sorry or apologize for how I feel about God. I'm sorry. And if anything, she done turned me up. You know what I mean? Because through all her flaws, y'all know I'll get up here and eat the back of somebody's head up. But what y'all do know is that Miss Petty love God. You know what I mean? Miss Petty is in her journey as well. So what I do love about her journey, it just taught me, like, I never looked at Psalms 40, but I'm peeking at it a little bit more now. You know what I mean? I never looked at Psalms 40. I never, like, it's certain, like, when you read the Bible, it's just kind of like a blueprint of the way you should be going. You know what I'm saying? So everybody make it so difficult and so ghostly and all that. It's a relationship. It's a relationship. Like, I kind of look at it like a relationship. Like, I'm cultivating my relationship with God. And some things I'm not perfect. You get what I'm saying? So I already know. But what I do love about her, through all her faults and all her flaws, she made sure God was exalted in all of it.
Yes, she exalted.
Oh my God!
Each time she did
was
that,
a lesson. It was
and
a lesson
also to add to that, even her when her flaws got her in trouble, where she had to spend that time, that too set her up for this moment. Because in that time she was locked down and locked away, that's when she got the closest to her and started to really, really pray. You feel me? Like, all that, like you said, all this had everything that was meant for her bad, whether she put herself in a position, however the case may be, is turned around for her good. And I'm so proud of her. Proud is an understatement. I don't even know the word to use.
Yes, gladiator.
What they say, I'm godly proud of her. I'm more than godly proud. I'm
so happy to see his work. Like, I love it. I love that he can show up and show out. Everybody, like, a lot of people don't understand, like, okay, I could be going through something, like, literally be going through something, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going, and I don't even get into the self-pity thing. But you know what I start saying? I'm like, oh, you up to something. You about to show out for me. You about to turn up for me. And that be my brain. I still be going through it though. I'll be like, oh, but I'm like, yo, I know you about to turn up for me. So, let me stay focused. And I learned from watching this, keeping quieting the noise in your head, ignoring the noise. Ignoring what people are saying. Like she literally, we're not going to say it didn't affect her. You heard Coach. Coach watched her cry. Who said she was only crying about working out?
And they was probably crying with her some of them times, for real.
Yeah, who said she was only crying about working out? Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Yay. Y'all getting me to my 1,000. I'm be so gassed. But listen.
Let's go. Let's get it. Hit that like.
Said that.
Miss Betty, can we hear it again? Can we run it back? This one's for the chat. Where you at?
We can run it back. We can run it back for the chat. Yo.
Shout out to y'all. For real though. Shout out to y'all.
Hey y'all, Miss Petty. Hey y'all, Miss Petty, yeah, I'm on. Hey chat, where you at? This is where I belong. Yeah, hopped on the porch, still moving strong. Thank y'all for the love all day long. Positive energy transferred through you. We laugh, we cry, we do what we do. Chat on point, yeah, we know the truth. Come check us out, got receipts, got proof. Pull up once, now you locked in tight. Real vibe, moving every night. Forever love, energy intact. Big shout out always to my chat. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Whole squad lit, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Whole squad lit, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat. Big shout out to my mods, yeah, they hit squad. Pop junk in the chair, you won't get far. They got the vibe, keep it tight and steady. Whole room smooth, yeah, they stay ready. Eddie, family focus, energy strong. Banger, family proud, yeah, we that strong. Peach pit, steady lit, all night long. Whole chat popping off, chat, this your song. Forever love, pressure intact. Big shout out always to my chat. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Whole squad lit, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat.
Yeah, let's go.
Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Big shout out to the petty family. Petty family. Big shout out to the banger family. Hey. Big shout out to the banger family. Hey. Big shout out to the peach pit. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We just getting started. Love my chat.
Love my chat.
Love my chat. Hey, hey, love my chat.
Thank you guys for the subscriptions. You guys rock.
Woo, 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 woo.
Woo. And no, I'm being honest, y'all. I don't know if y'all didn't take that consistency part away, but yeah, I'm really about to go ham. Like, I saw it come to pass. She said, I'm gonna win. She said, and when I win, it's all about how we talk to ourselves. I ain't gonna let nobody talk to me crazy. So you ain't gonna tell me I ain't a winner. You ain't gonna tell me I ain't gonna do something. Because you tell me I ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna go harder. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta start challenging myself. I think she went against Chrisean Rock.
Yeah.
I don't think she was hearing nothing nobody was saying. Chrisean Holy Hands Malone just knocked Chrisean Rock out the box. She settled down.
I was just getting ready to say, you see, she dropped that rock part. She like, no, I'm not Chrisean Rock anymore. Call me Holy Hands, and that's how you supposed to do it. You supposed to speak to that.
She spoke to that thing. Yep. Period. Now listen, y'all. If you know, you know. Y'all better start paying attention when people speak to you. Sometimes, remember that prophet came and talked to her and said, "Whatever I got to tell you can't be spoke up here."
Yeah.
Right.
And he needed to talk to her privately. I can imagine he gave her instructions from God. I can imagine he told her something big is going to happen and what's going to fall down and how it's going to feel. I can imagine he gave her a message from God. We literally saw that. He said, "What I got to tell you ain't for the internet."
But you know what? It's a lot of stuff or whatever that is not for the internet when it comes to what God has planned for you. Sometimes he don't want you to, give a hint to the enemy, like how he might be able to try to form against you. So sometimes, he got to, pull you aside like, hey, I got to talk to you, but what I got to say to you ain't for everybody. It's only for you. So with him doing that or whatnot, they're probably, because look how a lot of her haters, like one of her biggest haters, I seen something come across talking about, some Bugatti or whatever that he had to say. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, look, you had to eat every last one of those words or whatever that you said. And she showed everybody that no matter what, it don't matter if you do have just a tad bit of doubt. You supposed to speak life. You supposed to see yourself on the other side where you trying to come out at. She said, I'm going to win when I win this.
She sure did. Now,
so she saw herself come out there. She saw herself on the other side with that belt. So there right there alone just goes to show. And then people tried to take that away from her. No, you can't take what God or what God told her he was going to do for her. She won that fair and square.
Ate it. And just like Chrisean saw herself winning this fight, like she said, and when I win, I'm quite sure it's somewhere in Pissy's future, she see herself having hair in that bald spot, edges actually growing in. And by some chance, she might, blue cool with Cardi. She can get a hold to that, or use that other baskin, whatever that other stuff, for the edges. Some people that's missing certain things or they don't like about themselves, they try to pour that hatred onto you. You get what I'm saying? And they had her ass in a chokehold over there. They had her in a chokehold because she was for sure hating. She had hate all in her blood. And then what pisses me off about the sister, stop acting like you wasn't sitting right there. And you wasn't taking on that weird energy too. But God bless your heart. That's what I learned from Chrisean. Because I really want to eat the back of your struggling dreads up. I really do. I really do. But God bless your heart. God bless your heart, man.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to dip out. I appreciate you for having me up here.
See you.
Y'all make sure y'all get this, both of their subscribers up. Y'all already know what it is. And I'm going to holler at y'all later.
We appreciate y'all, but y'all already know who she is.
All right.
See you. Y'all know this. Y'all know she pressed. Y'all know I was gonna let y'all hear
Girl, who
stuff.
is this? Why they in her business? Girl, who is this? Why they in her business? Girl, who is this? Why they in her business? Girl, who is this? Why they in her business? Girl, who is this? Press like a panini, girl, who is business? Press like a panini, all in her business. Press like a panini, y'all get off of. Press like a panini, look who's talking. Press like a panini, they see why they stress. It's giving no money, it's giving can't dress. It's giving they watching the whole success. Press like a panini, they see why they press. She minding her peas, raising a baby. They on her page, acting real shady. She in a lane, chasing a god. They in the comments, chasing a spot. She don't know them, they know her like. That's why it's giving obsession, right? If she ain't talking, why they mad for? Why they watching her like Netflix, though? When she glow, they start to stare. When she win, they start to care. Yeah, press like a panini, girl, who is this? Press like a panini, all in the business. Press like a panini, child, get off her. Press like a panini, look who's talking. Press like a panini, they see why they stress. It's giving no money, it's giving can't dress. It's giving they watching the whole success. Press like a panini, they see why they press. It's giving try again, it's giving wanna be friends. It's giving we hate her, but watch it till the end. It's giving fake love, it's giving the sky. Smile in the face and hate in their eye. She getting blessed, they get annoyed. That's why they loud and she stay poised. She got a future, they got a phone. That's why they always in her home. God keep blessing her anyway. That's why they mad every single day. Try to throw shade, she shine too bright. That's why they watching her day and night. Press like a panini, girl, who is this? Press like a panini, all in her business. Press like a panini, y'all get off her. Press like a panini, look who's talking. Press like a panini, it's giving obsessed. It's giving can't stand to see her blessed. It's giving they watching the whole success. Press like a panini, they see why they press.
They hate to see this girl blessed.
Press like a panini.
You are so pressed because you hate to see her blessed. Like you're really pressed like a panini. Like, I mean, smashed down, running over, oozing with hatred. Like when I literally look at you, you give very much panini pressed. Smash down, just smash down, lines and all, creases and all. Like it's sad. Like this girl, like now you fake. Oh, we're just so happy. Didn't I take her to baddies first? I'm the first one that took her to baddies. Girl, shut up. Because Natalie clearly said she went looking for Chrisean. Flat out. Natalie Nunn said she went looking for Chrisean. So who's lying? That's why you're like you. I can't stand people that just keep talking and keep talking. You're not saying shit. When you go off into these weird old conversations about you having some type of phone sex, my children is gonna be so mad. I'm sorry you guys gotta feel like that. Girl, shut the hell up. Because you really tried to say some outrageous crap so people could talk about you. You tried to talk about Nevaeh, but kept it kind of cute. But you always want to bring Chrisean up. Super pressed. You have been the reason why she stayed blessed. Thank you. Haters are necessary. That's why we're going to celebrate them in the month of May. We're going to celebrate the haters. That's going to be weird. I know people like celebrate them. Yeah, they want to be famous, so we're just going to make them bring them to the front light. You know what I mean? This flip-flopper right here, she's probably in her up and running with China and Chastity. We have other flip-floppers. We're going to be easy on them for now, but let's see how it goes through May. China couldn't hold water. McChicken could not hold the water. Because it would have been so honorable of her when she got back, on her way back, on her ride back, to shut the F up. Shut up. We didn't need to know nothing. We didn't need to know it was a fight. You try to bring negativity towards the situation, and that goes to show who you really are. You know what I mean? Like, no negativity should have been seen. No negativity, even if it was a fight. Even if it was a fight, who needed to know that? Looking like a whole alley cat. And Carpissy, she cannot get over the fact that Chrisean Holy Hands, she done felt the spirit from them hands before. She can't get over it. She would never get over it. She done been anointed by them hands. She bopped her, knocked the whole pee out of her. That's why I call her Carpissy. Like, girl, go sit down with them dried up old stories and moisturize. Please, hurry up.
She just mad her son lost.
Then we're going to talk about how your son got beat up by somebody who has a soft, like, this man is not a built guy. He's soft. Like silly putty. Like tickly. Like, you know what I mean? Real ticklish. And your son got beat by a person that could get tickled. Are you dumb?
We just gonna keep it real. Your son got his ass beat by a fat boy.
Out the pack, though. He tore it out the pack as if it was a sandwich from the bodega.
See, that's what you get for. I feel like that's what she get for. What's the word that I'm looking for? For doubting, like, stop judging the book by the outside and judge it for what it's in.
Yeah.
See, you thought that boy, because your son is all, taller, trained a little bit in boxing and all this stuff or whatever, he got hands. You thought that boy, because he was fat and he was short and he wasn't, he wasn't as advanced like your son. You thought your son was gonna go in there and was gonna embarrass that boy, but it was the other way around. Same with Chrisean. You always sitting up here doubting this girl, going against her, all of that stuff or whatever, and you thought that girl, because she, did a little wrestling or did a little something, you really thought that Chrisean was gonna go in there and lose, and she was prepared for it too. Oh, it was probably just, I bet you she couldn't wait to get away from that her grandson's birthday party to get home to go gloat and cheer whatever that girl losing, or thinking that she was finna lose, and then it end up going the other way around. Stop judging the book by its cover. And you shouldn't be sitting up wishing that somebody failed anyway. I don't care how mad you call yourself at her. That's still your grandson's mother.
I'm just like, it's so sad. And she's like, oh, y'all said he looked like me. And then when I said he looked like me because I look, just shut up. I just want you, everybody just shut up. Like, shut up. Because you're horrible. Like, I wouldn't, like, if my mom got on here and told us how she used men, never really had a job, she used men, she been married 3 times, she makes sure she getting a pension, how much of a whore she was, and all that. Why would you, that you was a 304, a video vixen, like, why would you keep trying to constantly embarrass your kids? Oh, and by the way, after I wasn't a 304, you know how you got your sidekick? I was in the room playing fiddle diddle with the hole in the middle. I was in there fiddling diddling. So you want to tell your kids that? You have no shame. And you saying the most, we understand now that your son is ridiculous. He knows that this has paid his bills. He learned that, by dealing with our girl Chrisean. She has that effect on people. She has that effect. So you guys know to say the most ridiculous stuff. See how I'm working on it? Y'all say the most ridiculous stuff because you know somebody gonna say something about it. And they're gonna call you out. And you didn't care whether it was good or bad. You just say it. That's insane. That's insane. You keep calling people concubine when you clearly was a Jezebel. Like, clearly. You must really don't read the word. Like, it's insane. And keep playing with God. Like, you really keep playing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, y'all. Let's take away the good stuff that we took away from this. I'm going to tell y'all what I took away from it. And then we're going to discuss on what y'all took away from it and what y'all plan on taking away from it. They call her the blueprint now of if you're going through something. Let me find that because this lady literally was in tears. I got to find this. I got to find this because this lady was in tears speaking about Chrisean. And she was basically saying, like, Chrisean is actually now the face of adversity. If you're going through something, pay attention to how to get through it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's insane. Yeah, anybody got time? Anybody got time? This lady literally, I was trying to find it for y'all and clicked out of it. This lady literally, and her name, now y'all gotta see her. And now look what they did. They put Tank beside Chrisean. And that power hit, they're labeling her the female Tank now. Y'all called her homeless. God gave her a house, an apartment when he was ready. All the things that y'all tried to say that she don't have, she will have. How about that?
I still hope she don't show
you putting
nothing.
your mouth on people's. I pray she don't show it.
I hope she don't need to. Don't nobody need to know where she stayed. They don't need a grand tour of her house. They don't need to see where her son sleep at. None of that. All of them that was sitting up there talking about she still staying in a car. She homeless. She got a bedroom in the basement of this place, or she staying with this person or that person. Baby girl, keep letting them think that. Whole time you sitting up in something fat and plush. Just let them keep speculating. Just let them keep speculating. Like, what God blessed you with is for you and for your baby. I pray she don't show it.
Exactly.
I hope she don't show nothing other than what she been showing us. And that's very little.
Right. It's been working for her. It's
It
been working
has.
for her. They don't need to see it. You don't need to see it because you don't appreciate it anyway. You want to be so nasty. It's all good though. I'm so proud of her though. I'm so proud of what we were able to see in the pieces that she let us see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm super proud of that. I was trying to find this lady, but you guys will see it. Hello there, Must Family Update. Yeah, so they talking about everybody just like paying attention during, they tried to come out Blueface and what's this girl name? Nevaeh, and have this major argument. So if we have the ridiculous argument, everybody's into our drama. If I start treating you weird and cursing you out, and then the other girl says she pregnant, that'll overshadow this girl's success. No, we just look at like you just an ad lib. If we talk about you, whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean? She's always going to have that effect because that's what God gave her. Y'all gotta make up noise. She is the noise. Hell. Yeah, but definitely you'll see a lady, she literally was crying, and I had it in the story. Oh, I got it. It's in Chrisean's story. Hold on. It's in Chrisean's story. I got it, y'all. I knew I saw it. And I'm gonna show y'all how they slowed it up for those haters that are trying to say, that are trying to say that. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank y'all. Sky Boogie. Thank you, Shy Boogie. Thank you. So this is, let's go to this story. This is them slowing it down.
Guess who I'm with? My baby daddy. That doggone Chrisean got me up in my feelings this morning.
This the lady right here, y'all. Because I'm not gonna lie, and any of y'all that can tell the truth, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This girl had me in my freaking feelings when she won. I was in here boo-hooing. Boo-hooing, like, oh my God. It was just so triumphant. You know what I mean? It was so big. But just listen to what this lady said.
Yesterday was a feel-good story for me because, you know, I got to see Chrisean Rock have her pro debut, and it's not even about like people like, oh, this was that. It was like Chrisean been through so much, and we got to see it up close and personal.
Right.
And to see her go through everything that she went through with, you know, her ex-guy, the baby, baddies, family, to see her actually come out on the other side, you know, and win and put her fighting skills to use, to actually have like some dedication, to see her praise God, like that was very moving to me. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that I can be one of her inspirations. And she caught me a lot when she first decided to even start this journey. And I was telling her, like, you know, hey, if she wanted to get trained by me or she wanted to come with me, she could, or wherever she go, whenever she want to come and
Yeah, so listen, we're gonna keep her uplifted. We love the fact, you know what I love about this whole thing? At the end of the day, God getting the glory. Them people were singing Yahweh. She was bold enough to take that into the club. I said, watch, the enemy gonna attack her, but God still got her. You get what I'm saying? She done took that song everywhere. Everywhere. It was meant for Chaotic to act a dummy. It was meant for him to act a dummy. Because that probably was going to be her walkout music, that other song. But I'm glad she used Yahweh. I'm glad she used it. You know what I mean? So we are definitely grateful. I'm grateful for all of the people that came over, the new subscribers. I'm thank you for everybody that joined the live. Listen, y'all know I'm not leaving y'all just hanging. Y'all already know your girls get ready to definitely give y'all that you can't break her no matter how much y'all try. It's not gonna work. She's triumphant. She was tried it. She tried, tested.
Watching from the shadows, counting my steps. We just getting started, you ain't seen none of it yet. You thought you ate, but your plate was empty. Still you can't take away my positive energy, yeah. This one for the survivors. You can't break her. You can't beg her. She got down so mad, she stay on you. Don't know why you try, you can't break us. Stand 10 toes down, you can't take us. We stand our ground, in God we trust. We backing down. You can't break her. Yeah, you can't break her. Toxic love, fake smiles, rumors in the wind. They try to bury her, but she rose again. Friends turn strange, family cross lines. God still covered her every time. They bring up her past, try to keep her there, but that season done. She moved impressed, she was there, now she had no left on no side. Every storm she survived made her shine more bright. They throw dirt, she grow from it. They count loss and she learned from it. Every tear was a seed in the ground. Now look how the blessings around. You can break her, you can break her, you can break her. She got y'all so mad, she stay on you. Don't know why you try. You can break her, she's 10 toes down. You can take us, we stand our ground. In God we trust, we ain't getting down. You break her, yeah. You can break her. Bullying lies, they try to break her name, but she stays standing, never lost her flame. God changed the circle, put real ones in place. Now she walking in purpose, moving with grace. If God be for her, who can be again? She moving forward, not living in tense. They watching her rise, they stuck in the past, but she built for the future. This time gon' last. She's still here, still chosen, still rising, still glowing. What was meant to stop her turned into overmode. You can make her, you can make her try, you can make her. She got y'all so mad, she stay on your mind. Don't know why you try, you can break us. Stand 10 toes down, you can take us. We stand our ground, in God we trust. We ain't getting down. You can't break her. You can break her. You can't break her. You can't break her.
She survived. She evolved. And it's up from here.
Hey, so listen, let me tell y'all something, chat. Y'all is the bomb.com. My chat is the bomb. Like, I'm sorry. I listen. I love my chat because it's mixed with my banging family, my peach pit family, my Ange crew, organic following, newcomers, bush watchers. You feel me? So your girl is like, I'm starting to get that thing back where I'm getting ready to lock in. I love how she locked in. I'm taking that with me. Whatever you plan on taking with you is for you. It may not be for everybody, but watching her from the time she got jumped to winning her first belt, I'm freaking inspired. If you ain't inspired by that shit, you just a hater. You know what I mean? If you ain't getting nothing out of that, keep your eyes on the prize, lock in, be consistent. And it's gonna be hard. It's supposed to hurt. I'm supposed to be mad about not being able to get a burger. I'm supposed to be mad. I gotta deny my flesh. I'm supposed to be mad not being able to eat the back of your head up, curse you out, like stop playing with me, get in my little funky attitude. I gotta keep remembering, like when I read in the Bible, I can't act like I didn't see it. I saw it. It said, don't be quick to anger. Then I got my homegirl Ange, my homegirl Angel, my homegirl Shivy. They be on me. Yo, calm down. Count to 10. Boom. You got to get together, Petty. You got to get together. You know what I mean? And if you don't have accountability partners, what you got? What you got? You know what I mean? So I'm appreciating each and every one of y'all, even whoever being getting a cookie jar, getting a jar for me cussing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it together, y'all, and I definitely ain't trying to be perfect, but I'm trying to make sure I'm better than the girl that I was last year. Yes, Team Holy Hands, and I give God the glory. You feel me? We watched him do it through her. You know what I mean? Okay, so she said, hold on. Yeah, and then she tried to, she said, Petty, did you see where the lie is said? A lady said a family went to the Airbnb because they beat Chrisean and her family up and wrecked the place. No, I didn't see that because that was a lie. That was a lie. They ain't did none of that. And people, you see how they're gonna try to take her God's glory and try to make it ugly. You're seeing what we seen. As long as we ain't seen none of that. And sometimes you'll let people come on a humbug, like, yeah, bring your friend, bring your people. But if you ever come to something that I give with anybody that want to act a fool, you could never come back to my spot again. You are never invited again. So whoever did it, I hope they're uninvited, can't come around, you know, because that's just straight ugly. It's really not that serious. Yeah, so if they did, it would have been all over the place. Because, you know, the vloggers are waiting for one negative thing. They're waiting. And they're going to even take it, hey, you know, that while the baby ain't eat. Just shut the heck up. You got, oh my goodness, I can't even. They said if you feed it, it'll grow. I'm not even going to feed it. It would have definitely been all over the place. Yeah. I'm super excited for her. I'm super excited for her endeavors, her getting her new furniture, guys. Everybody, you know, we got a baby room to do. You already know how this is ready to go. She about to be unboxing. They're about to be Google Earthing her apartment. You already know how to. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all already know how they're gonna do it. I'm praying that she live in a beautiful gated community. Like, I can imagine that she does not live in the hood. You get what I'm saying? So we got to think big. We got to think big because they probably helping her get an estate, you know, for her and her son. You feel me? And Clarissa was right to, Clarissa know the money about to start coming because she said it. Chrisean, the money about to start coming. And people about to start sitting themselves up like, I'm going to sit right here because things is about to, you know, get real cute. But God gonna give her enough discernment to know. You know what I mean? God is gonna give her enough discernment to know. Like, you know what? Have y'all ever prayed that God help you? Have you ever been in a position where you wanted to help somebody and you'll say, Lord, if I had the money, I would help that girl. I would give it to her. I don't know if you're that type of person. I'm the type of person. I like helping people, right? And then when God blessed me with the money to help, I'm like, dang, I don't want to give for all my money. So you gotta be careful what you pray for. Oh, I wish I had the money. I mean, was one time I was in church and I was like, oh, I want to pay my tithes. Oh, and I felt so bad because everybody was able to sow. And I was like, oh, if I had the money to sow, Lord, if I was able to pay. And he gave it to me. When he gave it to me, I was like, oh, you want me to put all this in here? But I just sat here and said, I wish I had the money to do it. And he gave me the money to do it.
Yo.
So that God blessing you for you. He's blessing you for you to bless other people. He's not blessing you for you. It's never a selfish blessing. It's a multiplication. You heard Angel just say that. He don't add, he multiply. So if he gonna give you enough blessings for you, you should be passing it on to other people. You know what I mean? That's just the lesson I learned. You feel me? So Angel, are you ready? You set up already?
Yo, am I set up? Yeah, I'm set up. Yo, go check. Take 2 seconds. Chat, give her 2 seconds, okay? She coming right back. Go check your inbox. Chat. Okay. Some BS is about to jump off.
Oh God, Jesus.
Baltimore.
Chat, she coming right back.
Philly, stand up.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
It's the X. It's the used to be the rocket, standing in the storm, now she got a new name. Yeah, spiritually reborn. Had to fight demons, had to cut ties, had to walk away just to see with new eyes. Did it for her son, put her life on the line. Every tear, every prayer, God was there the whole time. They don't understand it, they just see the lights. They don't know the battle she was fighting every night. Had to drop that dead weight, elevate the mindset. Now she locked in purpose, every move divinely set. Ain't no acting, ain't no faking, it's a real elevation. Champion spirit, this a God demonstration. They was talking running mouth, trying to throw her off track, but she stayed 10 toes down, she ain't going back. Now it's time, yeah, it's real, feel the energy shift. When she step in that ring, it's a whole different gift.
It's the X, humble in the jungle, yeah, she humble when she come through.
It's all God's plan.
Yeah, you know he got you, she got them holy hands, and you know she about to bless you.
It's the X, rumble in the jungle.
Rumble in the jungle, where dreams come true.
Be more versus Philly, yeah, it's time to get it in. Trainer versus trainer, let the real war begin. You was talking all that talk, yeah, you said what you said. Now you standing face to face, throwing blows at your head. You a pretender,
she a warrior. God sent defender. When them hands start flying, you gon' know that he sent to leave you stone cold still. Yeah, froze like the winter. You can't shake her, can't break her. She built for the pressure. Every round getting closer, every punch getting better. This for everything they took. Now she taking it back. Fake strong, mind right. Ain't no falling off track. Whole crowd on their feet when she step in the light. You can feel it in the floor. This the fight of her life.
Yeah, you was chosen for this, not by chance. Every loss, every scar built you for this moment. Now go take it. Now go bless her. We so proud of you, yeah. She got them holy hands. You better understand.
She got them holy hands.
This is all God's plan.
Baltimore, Philly, stand up.
Hey y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. I'm going live immediately after Petty. So if you haven't subscribed, I dropped the link in the chat. I'm going to drop it again. So subscribe. Hey y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel. But yeah, I'm going live immediately after Petty. I'm already set up. So from her live to my live. So if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. The link is in the chat. I sent her something, so she looking at it.
I was talking to you guys, and I want to say big shout out to my chat. Y'all already know I love y'all. I'm laughing at Katrina because Katrina's hitting that. Yeah, what's the scoop? Oh my God. You know the enemy. He get the run in his mouth, and things is about I don't know.
You gonna see scoop, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
Y'all gonna see it. It's getting ready to I don't know.
We ain't gonna talk about it, but you definitely gonna see it on the internet.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that because I don't fuck with her at all. So Carpissy is definitely on my hit list. So she's weird. She's a mess starter. She's look. You're gonna see how evil this wench really is. She ain't never gonna be a star player, and I hope Chrisean never ever deal with her. But knowing our girl, she got a heart of gold. She gonna do whatever Jesus would have did. But honey, I would have been Peter on going up top on her ball ass head. I can't stand her. Sorry. And that's what I gotta pray over. Because I don't know if I'd have seen her somewhere and they'd be like, oh, because like they said, allegedly McChina said something slick to supposed to fit like you my op. And I'm like, and is what the fuck is you talking about? I don't want anyone to act like that because I know it's in me. Well, it's on me, not in me. You know what I mean? Because I see, I'm trying to live holy, but I'm half hood, half holy. Don't play with me, pray with me, and I mean that. Don't call me shit because you don't know me. You know what I mean? Get your messy ass out of here. So yeah, she would have never said nothing like that. I know Fit wanted to eat the back of her head up like. Fit, if you over there in the Peach Pit, know how it went down. Fit said Fit told us about it the other night. Yeah. So who is it? I'm speaking about Carpissy. So draw the lines from there. You know what I mean? She's weird.
All right.
Okay, so we're about to get up out of here. We're gonna go over to let's talk about it with Ange. Ange, you can go over there and start. We coming. She's gonna leave. Make sure you drop she's gonna drop her link down in the chat. We always transition from one to the other. So right now we're transitioning over to Ange, keeping the crowd going. We're gonna transition over to Ange. I'm more stuttering. And then maybe Fit gonna go after Ange and boom like that. And Banger, he gonna be, we keep it in rotation. And we're gonna
y'all know Banger, if Blueface go live, he gonna go live back again tonight.
Word. So we're gonna we out here in these YouTube streets. You feel me? And now I'm gonna start having backup content. Remember, guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button to go over by Ange. And if you're new in here to my channel, hit my subscribe button or hit this link as well. Y'all know I ain't gonna leave y'all without no music. But we're getting ready to go over by Ange. And it was something else I want to tell y'all. I'll probably remember when I get by Ange, but do that thing. Thank you guys for all the for the cash apps, for the memberships. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys for everything. You already know how we do over here at the Petty Family. And I'm coming back with new music. We got a lot of new stuff coming up because I always get real crazy when it's going towards my birthday. So I got a lot of nice new things for y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're going to get up out of here without facts over feelings.
They mad, but we blessed. They loud, but we focus. We don't argue with lies.
We don't.
We walk in favor. Let's go.
Facts over feelings, say it again. Facts over feelings, we win. God stay blessing every season. They stay stressing, we keep healing. Facts over feelings, what you expect? We keep our foot on that fake love net. Truth so strong, let's start peeling. Facts over feelings, we win. They try to stop, but it didn't work. God been moving since day one first. From the struggle to the spotlight glow. Every time they doubt, God said go. Single mama,
thank you guys for the subscribers.
Look at them now. Church on Sunday, gym on Monday. Still got peace when they talking dumb. Hey, they keep talking, we keep rising. God stay riding while they typing. Facts over feelings, say it again. Facts over feelings, we win. God stay blessing every season. They stay stressing, we keep healing. Facts over feelings, what you expect? We keep our foot on that fake love net. Truth so strong, let's start peeling. Facts over feelings, we win. They want the drama, want the fight. She want peace in the future bright. They chasing clout, she chasing God. That's why wins look so divine. Baby growing, help the smile. That's why they mad. They can't deny. Try to curse it, God say no. Every attack just make her glow. Keep preparing the table right in their face. Blessings so loud, can't erase her name. They try to shame her, try to blame her, but God said, watch me raise her. They thought she done, now she chosen. Every closed door just left her open. You try to block, God press play. Now every move she make go crazy. Facts over feelings, say it again. Facts over feelings, we win. God stay blessing every season. They stay stressing, we keep healing. Facts over feelings, what you expect? We keep our foot on that fake love net. Truth so strong, let's start peeling. Facts over feelings, we win, yeah.
All right, I give y'all a little bit of the chat and we gotta go.
Hey yo, Miss Petty. Hey y'all, Miss Petty, yeah, I'm on. Hey chat, where you at? This is where I belong. Yeah, hopped on the push, still moving strong. Thank y'all for the love all day long. Positive energy transferred through you. We laugh, we cry, we do what we do. Chat on point, yeah, we know the truth. Come check us out, got receipts, got proof. Pull up once, now you locked in tight. Real vibe, moving every night. Forever love, energy intact. Big shout out always to my chat. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Whole squad lit, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? Where you at? Big shout out to my chat. Where you at? my mods, yeah, they hit squad. Pop junk in the chair, you won't get far. They got the vibe, keep it tight and steady. Whole room smooth, yeah, they stay ready. Petty, family focus, energy strong. Banger, family proud, yeah, we that strong. Peach pit, stay lit, all night long. Whole chat, popping off, chat, this your song. Forever love, pressure intact. Big shout out always to my chat. Big shout out to my chat, where you at, where you at. Big shout out to my chat, where you at, where you at. Big shout out to my chat, where you at, where you at. Whole squad lit, and that's a fact, that's a fact. Big shout out to my chat, where you at, where you at. Big shout out to my chat, where you at, where you at. Big shout out to my chat, big shout out to the petty family, petty family. Big shout out to the banger family. Hey, big shout out to the banger family. Hey, big shout out to the beach pit. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We just getting started. Love my chat. Love my chat. Hey, hey, love my chat.
See ya at the at the crew.
Thank you for stopping by my petty family. You know it's love from this petty society. Hot topics, truth, and a little bit of style. We keep it real and classy all the while. Hit that like, subscribe, and stay a while. Turn the bell on, you know the vibe over here. It's facts over feelings, you see. Yeah, it's Miss Petty Society.